Many people want to be strong and athletic. What if I told you that you can achieve this with one singular movement? The power clean is the best movement for strength and explosiveness. In this presentation, I will give you the proper instructions on how to perform the power clean. Before you go to the gym and do this movement, you must have the proper flexibility to ensure yourself that you won't get injured. According to VAOPtherapy.org, some of the benefits of being flexible or stretching are that it reduces risk of injury, promotes blood circulation, releases synovial fluid, and increases your flexibility. Another thing to have is helpful is a lifting background. This is a very complex movement, and it requires a lot of technical coordination. And if you haven't done a whole lot of weightlifting, you're pretty likely to perform the movement wrong, and that could put you at a risk of injury. Lastly, you need to warm up. I'm going to show you several movements that I did. Alright, now it's time to perform the power clean. To perform the power clean, you start by standing straight up with your feet slightly shoulder width apart and your toes pointed outwards. Or forwards, You want to hinge your hips and bend your knees to grab the bar. Make sure that your back is completely flat also. According to Medical News Today, excessive or improper arching of the back can lead to muscle strain, spinal stress, or chronic pain. Next, lift your head up so that you can see in front of you. This will allow your back to be flat. Pull with your hips, and when the bar gets to your midsection, you want to perform a movement that is called triple extension. According to physicaltherapy.com, triple extension is the simultaneous extension of the hips, knees, and ankles. Once you have performed triple extension, you will have a lot of momentum on the bar, and it will be in the air. Now it is time for you to catch it with your shoulders. You will have to catch and absorb the weight of the bar right on the front of your shoulders. Once you have caught the bar, you simply stand up and release it. Now I will talk about things to avoid. There are many things that you want to be careful of when performing the power clean. Thankfully, they are very easy to fix. One thing, as I've stated, is arching your back, as it can lead to back pain and just overall stress on your spine. You also want to avoid a lack of bracing your core. If you don't brace your core, this will allow your spine to become more loose and not tight, which can also lead to back pain. An easy fix to this would be to wear a lifting belt. It helps you brace your core and keep your spine straight. The last thing to avoid is not bending your knees when grabbing the bar. If you don't bend your knees, you are only hinging with your hips. This could lead to your back rounding, and as I've said, you do not want that to happen. If you can't bend your knees when grabbing the bar, I recommend that you work more on mobility. In this presentation, I gave you the proper instructions to perform the power clean. Now that you know, I hope you reach all your strength and athletic goals.